going on, guys? I'm gonna make sure I got the proper. Screw something up with this when I do. When I use YouTube, something always gets screwy. But we haven't really done a subscriber Sunday in a while, and just wanted to kind of hop on, and let you guys guide the ship. Uh, Anything on your minds? Let it rip. It was short notice, so I figured just in case we throw it a little uh, guided question. So what I put on the top was sightings versus encounters. Just kind of like to see where everyone's head's at on that, and kind of give my thoughts on it too. We'll go from there. Hope you guys are doing well. I appreciate everyone. If you were there or you watched it after the fact, Oregon Sasquatch Encounter was on yesterday, and he's a great guy, good friend, good dude, good people, great channel. If you're on TikTok, he's on there. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I don't have a TikTok, like an active TikTok, so it's good. Him and Anon are the only two people I follow on there, and it's cool shit. Stuff they put out is awesome. So see how it goes. See who comes in. I don't want to start talking, and then everyone's gonna kind of come in, and I'll have to stop and say hello. So I'll kind of hit the brake somewhere. I was gonna go with that. But yeah, the sightings versus encounter thing is something that I just always I'm curious about, because some people say encounter, and to me it's a sighting. Some people say sighting. To me, I'm like, damn, that was a little more than just a sighting. You know what I mean? If you really break it down. So I was kind of curious where you guys' heads at. Sandy, welcome. So it's a little slow. So whatever, I'll get right into it, because you guys might just catch the replay. So my first encounter obviously was with Bubba. That's how I put it. I put that my first encounter was with Bubba, but I've had sightings prior to that. First one I had was I was talked out of it. I was talked out of it. I was with a buddy who was like a brother to me. He's a couple years older than me, from Queens, New York. No woods over there, nothing to that effect. So we both lived in the middle of Alabama. We lived in Alabama because it was across the border, kind of. And hey, love, it was like if we slept in and shit, like no like sergeants would come get us from Fort Benning, Georgia. So that's kind of how we did it. But it just worked out well for us too. But that was one of the good benefits of it. And one night we were driving back on base. I don't remember why we were coming in base, and we're both looking out the window. Like I hit the brakes. I was driving his car because he was intoxicated, I think. Like, I don't remember how much so, but he saw it. From France, welcome. Hey Larry, what's up, bro? It's freezing out here. So I hit the brakes, and I'm looking, and I look over at him, and I see him looking too. And there's this thing on all fours, and it's gigantic. I mean, gigantic. And it's right at the entrance. Like, there's a long entrance to the front, off the highway to the front gate of one of the main gates of Fort Benning, Georgia. So when you come out of Columbus off the highway, Jimbo, what's up, my brother? There's a long strip, probably a good mile, and there's woods on the side. At least on the left, because I remember looking at that side. As I was coming in, I was looking off to the left, and this thing was on all fours, and it was doing something. And it kind of stood up and like went away, like it stood up and turned and left. And I remember we were just going back and forth about what the hell it was, and the MPs came up to us, and we were really far away. So, like, probably a good quarter mile still, and the MPs came to us. So, the military police don't usually do that, but whatever. Maybe because we were stopped, they thought we were up to something or whatever. So we're screaming and ranting, like, kind of like, "Yo, did you see that? Did you see that?" And they're like brushing us off, and then basically they told us it was a boar. Maybe they heard our accents. Maybe they knew they could fool us, because they did. Um, you know, for the most part, at least we kind of bought it and went on our way. And until much, much, much later, did I know more about what's out there in the brush, and did I know what I really saw. But we kind of bit that. Sorry, hang on, guys. There's fireworks. I'll let the dog in. All right, sorry. Yeah. So only years later did I figure it out, and yeah, I spoke about it with him and stuff, and he's like, "Yeah, I remember that. That shit was weird," and that's kind of as far as it goes. But it was no boar, and they told us it was like a 500-pound boar or something, or 600-pound boar. And like I asked a couple of people about it, and they're like, "Oh, it's huge down here. They get huge down here. They're all over the place. They get huge down here." And I was like, "All right," and I just kind of bit it. Like I just kind of bit it and ate it and dealt with it. When you're a private, you don't really make yourself noticeable for any reason, let alone talking about a Sasquatch. So that was it. That was all for me. But so that was my first sighting, though. Looking back, so but I don't consider that an encounter. Adirondack Bushmaster, what's up, brother? But I don't consider that an encounter. You know what I mean? Um, so I just wonder how people categorize it. Like how do we say what's an encounter and what's a sighting? Now, when I had my encounter with Bubba, I call it an encounter because it was like a close encounter. There was like words exchanged from me, and like, you know what I mean? Like there was an interaction involved, even if it was pretty one-sided. He approached me, and and so I consider that my first encounter, and the other my first sighting. Um, so anyway, that's just kind of where I wanted to. If we needed a guided topic, I figured we'd go with that for now. But hope you guys are having a great night. I have not. Uh, just sat one-on-one with you in about 2 weeks at least. Maybe it's been three. So here we are. If you want it to go a different way, we'll let it go a different way. But uh, make sure I have the right chat up. This shit like kind of gets screwy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you guys have a criteria for what you consider an encounter, or for what you consider a sighting, or what you think is the difference is. Just curious. I was just curious. I was curious what you guys think, I guess, more than anything. But that's a very good topic, and one that is often overlooked. Yeah, a lot of things fall into perception. You know what I mean? It's kind of blurry. Yeah, sorry. There's not much I could do. There's really not much I could do about it. It just does that whenever I'm on. I don't know. Whenever I'm on live stream on here, it just does this shit. I don't know. So I apologize. What the hell is this? Filters? No, I'm good. Okay. Is it the feed, or is it the lighting? Cause I mean, it's pitch black out here, so I'm just using two flashlights. I'm just like I got these two flashlights on lantern style. So sighting is just a visual. Counter is personal. I mean, if somebody's the only one that saw it, that might just be a personal thing to them. Or if there's a group and only one person saw it, they might consider that personal. There's so many different variables to it, and a lot of things fall into perception. We talk about it all the time. We talk about it all the time. You know, there's things that I've seen. Like there's one occasion. I mean, there's an occasion. I saw this female Bigfoot. I know she's a Sasquatch. I know it. I know she's a Sasquatch. I think I'm not trying to. There's rare occasions like that where it's like a definitive thing, and I have people still tell me, "Hey, I think that's a dog man." Oh, I think that's a dog man, and I'm like, okay, like I respect their opinion, but at the same time, it's like I don't know, just their perception completely takes over, you know. Sometimes perception becomes truth. There's an old saying, I forget how the little ditty goes, a little poem or something like. It's kind of off topic, but it's not. It's like, be careful of your thoughts; they become your actions. Some be careful of your actions; they become your character. Like I forget the level of it, but there's like 4 levels. But it's a pretty good saying. Jimbo says 100%. An encounter is interaction. Cool. Thank you, bro. That's what I was going to say about the encounters or sighting. It's perspective. Thank you, Eric. Sarah, I think it depends on the situation and the person. It's synonymous. Well played. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Um, yeah, we don't usually get into topics because we just kind of let it free fly, but yeah, yeah, it's just kind of something on my mind. And I don't know, like I never want to like I also have to like categorize things often. You know what I mean? Very, very often I have to categorize things like, oh, I saw some. Now, how do I say it? Like, do I say like, oh, I encountered that, or I saw that, or I consider. See, for me, I consider. I don't even put. I don't put like telepathy or visions and things to that effect. I don't even put them in either category. No, I don't know where to put that. You know what I mean? Like, what do I kind of put that as? Where do I put anything interactive on that level? You know, what box do I put that in? It's not really an encounter or a sighting because sometimes they're not even physically there. You know what I'm saying? Uh, it's tough. But yeah, like Bushmaster said, I thought it was a good topic. So anyway, don't feel like we have to stay there. Please, by any means, feel free. Venture off. Whatever's clever. You know how it goes. Relaxed here. I'm not gonna be able to stay on too long. It's cold. I got some doctor stuff to do tomorrow. Oh, so I will be I'll check the jar tomorrow, see if there's any status on it. If not, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna I'll leave like a pen and a paper or whatever. Maybe I'll leave it, in a bag or open it up. I don't know if I should open it and mess with it and then, and put the pen and paper in there because I did forget to do that. I said I was gonna do that and I forgot, but I've never had success with the pen and paper. So, uh, but it doesn't mean we can't have success in the future. So it's an encounter. If you saw it, then it mind speaks. Doesn't that even out? Yeah, yeah, I could. A little off subject. Anything with the jar. Wow, fuck. Interesting enough. I was just started talking about that. Tomorrow's the day that. Actually, I mean, I wasn't even supposed to be there yet, but I'm going that direction for something else. So, um, yeah, I'm gonna check it out tomorrow. So, I don't know. I get nervous about doing lives there because we were doing lives a lot. Remember, live streams a lot in the field because nobody really does that. It's interactive. If we see something, we see it in real time. It really, really helps people believe. It really, really helps people come around. It's interactive. You get to say, help out, say, I see something. We stop. If we come to an intersection or a trailhead, hey guys, which way you want to go? It's fun. It's fun. It's interactive. It's good. It's good for the overall. So it was great. But things started to occur because of me giving my location. So bad things start happening. And I really get nervous about doing that shit to, especially over there. It's just, so we'll see. I'll hash it out with myself. Bring some goodies, yeah. I don't have a choice. Sarah gave me like a million things to bring, so. Jerry, what's up, brother? Happy Friday Eve. Friday Eve. That's a good one. Brian, Mount Doug Strange should have some stuff coming out. I have one more video to post from the time we were out, the day we were out. So I will do that, but I don't know, I keep slipping my mind. But he should have some stuff coming out this weekend, either tomorrow or the next day. Some footage from our walk. So if you want to see an alternate point of view or help him out, timestamps or whatever, you just want to watch it, and a similar, we were walking with each other, but sometimes we split. Sometimes he was aiming, he's aiming a totally different way. So, if you enjoyed the last few videos, it'll be cool to see what matches up too, even if we are aimed at the same thing. It would be cool to see what matches up and what doesn't. You guessed you had on the other day. I checked some of his stuff, some of his vids. They were good. Sasquatch, Oregon Sasquatch encounter. Yeah, he's got some good stuff. He's got one of his last video, I believe, is a sleeping Sasquatch. It's pretty awesome. What's up, Bama? Mr. Worldwide. That's like legit what Bama Jeff looks like all the time. Just that big shit-eating grin. At least that's how I picture you. Yeah, if you haven't gone over to see Mike's stuff, he's got some good shit. Really good stuff. Yeah. He doesn't always film when he goes out, but he does talk about things that occur, like his meditation and things that have happened when he goes out in the brush and stuff without the camera. He does, a detail. Detail. It's better man than me on that level. You guys know the after effects, like I'm good in the brush, but after, like, I don't know. I was thinking about starting doing live streams called like the book I'll never write, because like I don't have that patience to sit and write a book or to sit and write things down. I just don't. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did post a picture of that. Was a good still. That was a good still photo. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Jerry says Oregon Sasquatch encounter, posted a picture of the sleeping Sasquatch on his community page. Freaking awesome. Yes. The video, yeah. That's like the highlight screenshot from that video, yeah. It's awesome. Get to see it clear as day. I had Bubba do that once. I don't think he was sleeping, but his eyes were shut like that. It just strikingly similar. They don't look alike at all, but they're just like, just the shut eyes thing was just intriguing. Yeah, there was. You're right. He always does that, and he, when he spots one, he kind of like he sees one, and then it's like, oh man, there it is, and you're kind of like, damn, don't get off of it, but like it's smart too at the same time. And I probably do the same shit to just kind of pan around and just see who else is there, because when you see that one, it can really, really captivate you, and it's hard to kind of break that. I had an encounter with Bubba. That's a true story. I don't like to, I don't speak for other people, but yeah, actually, you saw more than him, which I didn't expect. I kind of figured he might. I was hoping. Like, honestly, like, whenever I bring someone out, I'm like, man, this might just be a fucking dud factory. Like, this might be a big ass dud and, like, make me look like a fucking lying bastard. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I put stress on myself in that scenario. So, all these stuff that happened while you were here, bro, was like, man, like, it was wild. Yeah, that was a wild, wild. Pine Barrens were wild. Bubba's was just a great, great finish to everything. They were just all sitting there. Bigfoot and what's up, my brother? Yes, you saw his family, yeah. And I had only seen him once before. I had only seen him once before, the whole family. Yeah, I know, Jerry. I know. Yeah, I know I do. It's just, it's just built in me. I don't know why. Like, I have a healthy combination of, like, I don't give a shit attitude with a worry wart, you know? So it's just like a bipolar mixed bag, you know what I mean? Solo hiked Ecofina Creek today, Skunk Ape Haven. This kid is a monster. You're a good man, brother. Keep up the good work. Yep, point 0.25 speed, see all of them. No doubt. No doubt. Yeah, if you have the patience to watch it at that speed, you catch a lot more. I mean, a lot more. A lot more. I was thinking about getting a Polaroid. Now, I know this is a little out of the box, but you guys know I'm all the way the fuck out there. I never get in the box. So, thinking outside the box, standing out there too. I was thinking about getting a Polaroid. And maybe, like, kind of, maybe filming with the regular camera and then taking pictures of that same area, or just taking pictures with the Polaroid and just seeing what comes out, like, immediately in real time on that, on that photo. Um, Kind of would be intriguing to see what happens. They got more expensive than I thought they did, but it's tangible. It's a tangible thing. Jimbo says, Mike, after a few hours in the forest and interaction, how do you feel hours later when you kick back? I mean, is there any effects? Personally, I get very relaxed. I get tired to an extent, but it's not like physical fatigue. It's more of like I finally get relaxed. When I first started going out, yeah, like I was like almost like on a high, like very like upbeat and like happy and like really, really, really like feeling good about it. Almost like a natural, really like really big high. Like I keep hearing Brian talk about it, and he was out a couple of days ago. Like Rob says the same thing when he goes out. Bam and Jeff says the same thing when he goes out. They all feel like this like natural like wonderful, wonderful feeling. Like and um, I don't know if it's because I've adapted to it, but yeah, I just get more of like in like a comfort zone. I get more of that like happiness when I'm out there and just kind of breathing free and just in my comfort zone. It's become a comfortable thing for me to be out there in the brush. And while I know a lot of people get fearful for things that they might see and stuff, I get that. I get that. But risk versus reward, like it's a really good thing. No way to CGI Holder. Oh, Polaroid. Yeah, that's true. True. That's true too. Yeah. So that would be beneficial too. Yeah. We could knock out some naysayers with that one too. Yeah. True. Sorry, got some interesting distractions going on here. Is there a side effect? An interaction while you are away? Um, you mean, is there a is there a side effect? Like after the interaction? Like, so you'll hear people talk about being zapped all the time, and like, sometimes there's a lot of warnings before that happens. Um, I was taught early on not to look at, Bubba told me not to look at them in the eyes, like for too long, because because people call it being zapped, but really it's just like it's almost like they're us looking eye to eye for too long, like we're not used to it. So like the state that they're in sometimes can really harm us and affect us and make us feel very drained in a quickness with a quickness. When I go in the Vale, I don't stay in there too long. Like Rob will tell you, like he knows, like we go in there, we only have so long. Um, you know, it, it, we're not built for it necessarily. You know what I'm saying? We're not built for that. So it's there are side effects to it. Yeah, like very drained, very tired, very like queasy and hungry and stuff. You know, most people go home and pass the fuck out when that happens. Like, at least that's the side effects I see is people pass out. Like they get so weak that they just kind of knock out. And yeah, I don't know. I don't really, you know, uh, and the more the more you do anything, it's kind of like anything. Like first time you have a beer, like ooh, it kind of gives you a buzz. But after you drink beer for a long time, like you need, like you can handle more beer. Like it's a bad. That's a terrible fucking example. But I can't really think of anything right now. But a tolerance, basically, you build a tolerance. That's if they allow you to be there. If you're doing it respectfully, you know what I mean. They're if you go out there with the wrong intent, if you go out there with negative vibes, if you go out there with any sort of disrespect or things to that effect, sometimes the good things can't really hang out with you and latch on you kind of or whatever, and the bad things will kind of hone in on you, and that's where a lot of these bad encounters come from, and negative vibes and negative feelings, um, so yeah, as long as you're going out there with good proper intent, not too much bad should happen. And a lot of that's from going off trail too, and into the where all those things are interconnecting and stuff, and that's like the active veil for the most part. TikTok just posted Dogman footage. Check it out. Okay, I'll get over there. I don't think I saw that yet. Actually, you're welcome, Jim. Anytime, bro. Rob, there you are. Just talking about you, actually. Papa Craig, what's up, brother? J&D's Indie Bigfoot Research. Whoop, whoop. What's up, bro? Good to see you guys. Um, yeah, Rob, I was just kind of talking. We're just kind of talking about like the effects of the effects of like the veil and going out there and stuff, and if there's any like negative after effect or positive after effect or any feelings you get or whatever. So I don't know if you or Bam and Jeff are here, whatever. If you guys want to comment on it, feel free. My ears were ringing. Wow, wow, cool. Well, right on time. Right on time. Does it make you stronger? I guess in a sense, you know what I mean? I guess in a sense, yeah. It could, yeah. I mean, if if at the least, even if physically you're getting beat up every time you do this, you're still getting a kind of a mental grip on things, and like you're knowing what's there and what's possible and what's what what all kind of strength and power is out there that's been hidden from, blinded. We've been blinded from. So if there is this grand awakening or veil lowering or however you want to put it, um, we're strengthening ourselves with knowledge at the very least, and understanding and preparing. You know what I mean? It's almost like these doomsday preppers. Like, people call them crazy and shit, but guess what? If there's a doomsday, guess who's way to fuck ahead? You know what I mean? Um, oh yeah, positive vibes. Yeah, I know you always say like you're like very euphoric and like how great you feel, and like sometimes I talk to Rob and he's just like do like he's just like in all his glory, like he's just smiling and walking around. And this is a man with injuries too, like, so we both have injuries, and when we're out there, we're fairly, you know, fairly mobile. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no doubt blinded. Yeah, for sure, bro. Honestly, I get a great feeling of well-being. Yeah, I hear you, bro. Man, I got chilly out here. Yeah, nature does heal you. Yeah, true. For some people, it's a necessity. You know what I'm saying? Like how some people get very comfortable sitting in front of the TV, and or whatever it is for you that makes you, comfortable and shit, and gives you security, and you know what I mean, like, for whatever the hell that for whatever it is, it doesn't matter what it is, like, you know if something does that for you, go after it. And for me, it's nature, and there's no better way for me to spend my free time, any spare time I have. It was short notice again, but sorry, Scotty. Do you guys click the bell to all? Like, there's like a notification bell, and you gotta click it, and for permanently on each channel you have to go to it and click all. It'll say custom or some shit like none, which I don't know why you'd want no notifications on a channel you're sub to, but there's like none, something custom maybe, or like, and then like all, or like top comments or some top posts maybe. I heard the hyenas again this evening. Son of a bitch, bro. I don't know what the hell that is. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, we talked about it a few times. I don't know. I've been thinking about it since you mentioned it. It's gotta be he just likes making a grand entrance. So, tomorrow I'm gonna check the jar. I don't really know what to expect, to be honest with you. I don't really have expectations. I kind of just expect it to be sitting there and nothing to happen. You know what I mean? But I have hopes that something did. If something were to occur, like, I just don't. I don't know. I don't know what the hell it would be. But we'll find out. Find out. And then, like I said, worst case scenario, we'll drop it, and we could always drop more other places if you guys have other ideas. Like, if you guys want to do like group experiments like this or whatever, like where we could kind of, bring the collective in to do something to that effect. It's always a good thing to bring everyone in, especially the people at home that can't make it out, or they, even if it's not for like physical reasons, like it's just like I know the feeling like where you're just kind of stuck home for whatever reason, or you're working too much, or whatever the hell the case. So, any ideas or whatever, just shoot them. We'll see what we can make possible. I got one thing in mind coming up eventually, but as long as nobody gets to it first, it's going to be a good idea. I recorded it and it played it back to a real hyena. No comparison. Oh shit. It's so. If mine is missing, road trip. Let's take a road trip anyway. Have you seen the Veil, Mike? Yeah, to an extent. I mean, it's like it's not always visible to the naked eye necessarily, but I kind of know. I kind of know how to. If there's one that's like really really activated, like a structure area or like an enclosed area that's all connected, if there's one that's like really really active, like I've kind of learned how to pick up on it, but with the naked eye, it's damn near impossible. Hey, Taylor Cryptids, what's up, bro? Kiora, everyone's drove through the Hospice near Mount Aspiring, the thick New Zealand Sasquatch country. That's awesome, bro. I can't wait to get over there, man. That place is like, it's like freaking Jurassic Park. It's like Skull Island to me. Like that's a. I heard hyena sounding calls in Oregon. Oh wow, northeastern Oregon. Wow. Yes, you could smell it, the Veil. Play recording backwards, Sarah says. Thank you for that, Papa Craig. I appreciate that, bro. That's it goes further than you might think. When somebody comes out with something to like that, and like Derek is, and then someone like Papa Craig comes in and says I heard it too, that goes a long way. It really does. Whether you might think it's just something like, yeah, like in passing, it goes a long way. Oh, it's so cold here. It's warm. Is it warming up yet? And is it warming up in, what do you call it, in New Zealand yet? Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, I don't. Papa Craig's cool. Yeah, Derek. Yeah, if you have a way to reach Derek, if you don't want to put it out here, I don't know if you have Facebook, Craig, but you could always message me or on the page or whatever. Like, whatever. If you guys want to exchange on here, it don't matter to me. But if you don't want to make it public, we'll figure it out. It's getting cold. It's been cold. I'm just getting cold. Scotty just put a period. I don't know why. He was probably having problems again. Pop C brings it. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Yeah, cold in Yankee Town for sure. Sucks. So I was thinking, Sasquatch, Sasquatch like apples, like everyone says. Maybe they hang out here because they like to be near the Big Apple. It's kind of corny, but this is where the fuck my mind goes sometimes. West Coast, yeah. I would love to, bro. I'd love to get out there. I'd love to. It's just a matter of making it happen. You know? On the home front, it's like that's the hardest part right now. But I would love to be there. I'd love to come check some stuff out. Man, I've never made it to Cali. I've never made it. I've never made it to the West Coast. Period. Texas. I've been to Texas. Been to Kentucky. I've been to well, Kentucky's not west, but I've been as far as Texas. I think as far as I've gone west. They like the Four Seasons. What, the hotel? Yeah. No, they do. You're right. There's there's so much beauty to the Four Seasons and so many different changes and different things that's awesome. I'm apparently not allowed to travel. I don't think so. Anyway, like I really don't think so. I mean, I don't know. I think you gotta have vaccines and shit. I'm not sure. That's what I was hearing anyway. Yeah, no, bro. Nothing is impossible. We'll talk more. Get you and Sarah here. Yeah. I mean, I don't. Yeah, I don't know if she can get on a plane. So our car situation is fucked. But have I seen Dogman? Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, I don't really. I don't. I must have did something to piss them off at whatever point. So I had some bad experiences with them. But now it's just kind of like we stay out of each other's way for the most part, or I stay out of their fucking way. I don't really address them or approach them or even try to film them. If I get one on accident, I get it, but yeah, it is what it is. He doesn't want me to go. You guys hear the goose? The one goose? All right, Sarah, let it go. Like he said, he wasn't being rude. Like, yeah, I can't wait to get there. I really want to see it. I want to see Oregon. I want to see Washington. I would love to see anything really. Like anything on the West Coast is like considered Sasquatch country, you know? Like you lived in Cali, yeah, I know. You've lived every fucking where really. Everywhere I've wanted to live, you've lived. Where you lived in Australia, which is still cool to me. Montana, which is awesome. She was in Montana for a long, long time. What's up, William? Good to see you, bro. Don't do it, Sarah, please. I got vaccinated like way, way, way before anybody was even talking about it. I got both my vaccinations. Like, I didn't even think about it. But you go to the army and they walk you in a fucking line, all of you, when you get there, and I mean they just give you a million shots, bang, 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 bang. I mean like shit you don't need. Anthrax. That one was like like it's. I still got the scar for anthrax and all sorts of shit, man. Like just unnecessary stuff. So this was nothing for me. Isaac, what's up, bro? I just went to Bend, Oregon. Yeah, you did. That's right. I was so jealous. Oh, badly burned. Damn. Yeah. I've been to get my shots in Army too. Yeah, it sucks. Yes, it does suck, bro. It sucks bad. Still can't believe it's all right under our noses. Yeah, I know. It's wild, bro. It is wild. It's like, it's just one of them things, bro. It's just one of them things where people either look at you like you're fucking batshit crazy, or they're like, oh yeah, I get it, and whatever, you know. Like look at UFOs. Like the government acknowledged UFOs, right? But how many people really know about it? Like if I go and tell my family or something, oh, there's a UFO outside. You think any of them know that the government released UFO information? They really released it to like the people who are really interested. You know, like the people who really know where to look. You no worries, bro. Thank you, Bushmaster. I appreciate that, bro. Joey, what's up, bro? Anyone notice more cryptid activity in the cold? Um, I mean, maybe I think they're more active in the cold. There's less. You're going to bed. Good night, babe. Um, I think they're just more active. They're on the move. Uh, it, they're energy based, so like they can't just kind of sit still. Probably like you know how they sit and soak up the sun like a lot of the day. That's what I find that they do. I'll find them in like sunny locations that are kind of hidden and cleared out. Like, you see how that big alpha area is like cleared out on top, like the trees are bald. That's to let in. Like he broke out the canopy so the sun comes in. That's my opinion, but I mean, I think that's what it is. So he gets all the sunlight. Um, so it could be they're just on the move kind of more, and they have to look for food and stuff because they have to keep their energy up. I don't know. It's just a quick thought on it, though. I was in Syosset the other day. It was gonna hit you. You should have. I mean, it's still a little. It's a good amount west of me still, but I don't even know how far west, but I know it's west of me. It's about all I know about Syosset. But played a couple of soccer games there when I was younger. All right, this power hour is coming to a close. So if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, whatever. I saw a video with the snow clearing machines on the mountain, and the spotlight hit one, and he took off. It's awesome. All right, there. Mike. I'm coming. I don't know when. Yeah, whenever, bro. I'm always out there. So if somebody's interested in going in person, it always excites me. You know what I'm saying? Like it. I've had it go both ways. Like Bama, Brian, Rob. I've had it go good. I've had it go bad with a couple other guys. Like I had one guy go out and let's just say it was. I don't even think it was an hour. I don't even think it lasted an hour. And we had to leave. Basically, we headed out, and that was just at the local spot, like a really local spot. And it's not even one of like the wild spots. But Bubba happened to be there, and yeah, just that was it. That that was the icing on the cake. Yeah, well, I don't know, Rob. There was just like a goose. There was a goose back there apparently. I mean, I don't know if I'm sure it's not a goose, but I don't know. Yeah, I can't see anything, but this is all I can see. Like, I'd have to. We could take a little look if you want. They're usually up that way at this time. Somewhere up that way in the big tree. We'd have to go back, but I can't really see the. I'll probably lose reception. I can't really see the dog poop because I haven't cleaned, so we'll stay this way. All right, let's see. Okay. Ugh. Ugh. Ooh, that's bright. It's like right on me. Alright, let's see what you got. Love listening to you too. Lots of knowledge. If I can make my way to New York next year, can I at least sleep in the porch? Yeah, sure, Joey. Anytime, bro. Anyone tell me what went whoop whoop behind my house at 4:45 the other day? It was cool. I said thank you and went to work. That's great, bro. That's awesome. Uh, yeah, I don't know. It's like I have to I need the big flashlight, like to spotlight back there if I'm gonna see anybody. But half the time it's that bright light. Like it's no good. So I kind of just let it hang out. I kind of just sit here and like see what kind of vocals happen and stuff because it's hard. Like it's hard between my fear of the dark and shit like that. Like it's kind of like a mixed bag of like almost not wanting to see what's out there and they. Child of God, yeah, I think they do travel in you know family family groups. Yeah, um, majority of the places I go are pretty predictable. Like they don't travel per se. Some areas like the Pine Barrens, I think they travel quite a bit. Um, because it's large, like it's a large area where they could travel without having to do much. But yeah, but yeah, they do hang out in family groups for the most part. Yeah, that's but that's my experience. I don't know how it goes. I don't even know how it goes outside of this county, really. So it's not really a blanket statement, but it's what I've seen. I got an owl last night on recorder. That's awesome. Was it really an owl? Alright, guys, I am freezing. So I'm going to wrap up shortly. For the people just getting in, we are going to check the jar tomorrow. Um, you know, if there's anything you think we should do different or add to it or anything, kind of on the fly. Like Jimbo said, leave goodies. Like, if there's anything, just, leave it in the comments and I'll try to get to it before I go in there. And, if we could do, if I can get it to go live, I might do it as we go in at least, so like you guys can see in real time what happened. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get there before or after my appointment, so we'll see how it happens. We'll see how it plays out. Eric. Try 5 times last sneak, got nothing. I got him with Spotlight. Oh, cool. There you go. Haley watching? Haley asking what I'm watching. I've 142. Just got a kick on the bad hip. Do you have trail cam set up? No, I don't. I'm more of like a in-person type of situation. I like to be in person and be there and be like and kind of interact and put myself into it and you know what I mean? Like I'm about the connection with them more. So I try to do things on a personal level. Like if I had a game camera, I would probably put it to use, but I don't, and so I don't know. There's more things I would get before I got a game camera if I was investing in things. So I invested a lot of money in gifts, like a lot. A lot of my money goes to gifts, more so than it may seem. But yeah. But thank you for asking. I appreciate your feedback and questions, hanging out, support, all of you. All the best tomorrow, Mike. Thanks, Joey. Appreciate you. Joey always makes my day too. He's awesome. Joey, I saw you called. Sorry, I didn't pick up. I think it was a couple days ago. I missed Paulie's call the other day too. I've been so busy. I mean, honestly, the only reason I have any tools at all is because of Jimbo, really. I mean, it took me months to even buy a flashlight. Like, alright, guys. Pineapple, I know. You know how many pineapples I buy, bro? I buy so many pineapples. Like, almost one a day goes to the locked world. Almost a pineapple a day goes to the locked world. It's only $5, but whatever. Like, I mean, it goes, because that's what it goes every time. Every time. All right, brother. Thank you. All right, guys. Talk soon. Oh wait, what? Chase Floyd has a great video of Bigfoots. Okay, cool. I don't know what that is yet, but I'll check it out. All right, guys. Yeah, Rob, definitely, brother. Thank you. Bushmaster, thank you. Appreciate you. Jimbo is the man, yes. You're all awesome. Really. You're all awesome in your own right. We all play a huge part in this, so don't ever let nobody tell you otherwise. Appreciate you all. Thank you. See that shit tucked, Scotty? That's for you. Alright, guys. Take care. Talk soon. Chad Floyd Inc. Okay. Alright, I got you. Thank you for the feedback. Thank you, Isaac. You too, brother. Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. I always struggle to hang up. I don't know how to do this. Not very tech savvy.